Woody Cook, 22, has opened up about the importance of setting himself apart from his famous parents Zoe Ball, 52, and Norman Cook, a.k.a. Fatboy Slim, describing how, despite what some people might think, his success as a DJ is not merely a consequence of nepotism. The music aficionado described how his dad, 59, didn't want to book him at one particular festival, but that he ended up smashing it anyway in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk. He spoke about the gig in a wider interview about the UK's first e-cycling proficiency scheme, which hopes to see more Brits gain confidence when it comes to riding their bikes in city centres. Woody's parents, who were married between 1999 and 2016, both spent their lives in the music and entertainment industry, so it's no wonder that their son is interested in a career in music. The celebrity Gogglebox star has played a number of impressive venues, including the extremely popular Glastonbury Festival. However, it seems his dad isn't fussed about helping his son's foot in the door, as the Circle star admitted the world-famous hitmaker wasn't keen on booking him at first. "Usually my dad doesn't really come to many of my gigs," Woody admitted. "I go to a couple of his." The star went on to explain how the pair had once been set to play at the same festival. "He did this sort of festival thing back in Minehead," the DJ remembered. "I got sent there, and it was really funny because, I know what you're thinking, but I had to work really hard to get a set at his thing. He wasn't gonna book me," Woody exclaimed. "But then I got the set, and I smashed out of the park in the end. Then there were people in the Facebook group going, 'Oh, yeah Woody, be back next year,' and stuff." Woody then went on to recall a sweet moment when his proud father came to see him during his performance. He said, "I just remember this moment of me being really into it, and my dad just appears. And I'm like, oh, no way. But I'm also really in the middle of it by then, so I carry on and then he starts talking to me and he looks and I'm looking at the deck. So he kind of chuckles to himself like, you know what? He's at work. I'll leave him to it. Don't miss." Downcast Schofield flees London to be with mum. Insight, Philip's pal lifts lid on star being axed from This Morning News. Amanda Holden twists knife in post after Schofield news. Update, "It's a strange thing, I never intended to become a DJ," Woody reflected. "But my absolute fascination with music led me there. You know, when I was a kid I didn't want to do what my parents do, because I didn't want to be falling into the trap of feeling like a Damian Marley where, although he's an incredible musician, people will always compare him to his father Bob Marley, and it's kind of hard to escape that. But then over time, just from my fascination for music and my passion for it, I ended up doing it. Try as we might, I think we all end up slightly like our parents, it happens to all of us eventually. I'm quite glad it was some of the best bits of my dad, hopefully, fingers crossed. You know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree," he added. Woody has teamed up with Swap Fiats to launch the UK's first e-cycling proficiency course to inspire Brits to get on their bikes and cycle safely. He will be the first to trial the scheme after admitting he was one of the 67% of Brits, according to Swap Fiats research, who aren't confident in riding in city centres. The research also showed that the top 3 anxieties for urban cyclists included, being hit by a car, 68%, road rage, 54%, and getting lost, 27%. Swap Fiat's co-founder and head of sustainability, Richard Berger said, "The UK's first ever e-cycling proficiency course was a huge success, and given that it generated so much interest with the public in London, with all classes fully booked and waiting lists also popular, it's certainly something that we're looking to activate again in the future, both in the UK and in other markets." Riding in any major city can often feel daunting due to busy roads, buses, and complex road layouts. With this in mind, Swap Fiats have specifically designed their course to prepare cyclists with the skills necessary to navigate the city. "We hope to give people the power to own the city with confidence."